Many of you use Splitacks 20 personnel. I'm going to show you in this video a cool little play that you can turn two plays into one using 20 personnel to fake out the defense, confuse them, and also just read one player. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. If you've never been to this channel, I'm Coach Ross with Coach Ross Football. This channel here is dedicated to spread offense, teaching coaches how to install the spread offense, how to run different variations of the spread, primarily geared through the air raid offense. We talk about passing schemes, running schemes, blocking techniques. We talk about installations, practice plans. And now we are into that clinic season, so we are going to start getting into wrinkles and different things you can add into your offense so you can make it that much more dynamic. So if that is something you're interested in, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, if you like this video, give it a like and also share it out to any other coaches who may enjoy this content and also want to be brought into this community. Like I said in the intro, I'm going to bring to you in this video here a concept out of Splitacks, two-back formation, 20 personnel, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it 20 personnel. So let's talk about 20 personnel first off. What we are talking about is when you see the word 20 personnel, we're talking about two running backs, zero tight ends. So the two means two running backs, zero means zero tight ends. So they're usually talking about the running backs is the first number, tight ends is the number. So 21 would be two backs, one tight end. 12 personnel, one running back, two tight ends. That's how it is. So we're talking about a split back formation here, and the concept is essentially going to be two plays out of one. So we're going to be actually running counter one way and running a swing screen the other way, and essentially the quarterback can just read one particular player. And again, it's two plays in one. So if you run counter, if you run a running back in the swing screen, if you run 20 personnel, then this kind of concept could work for you in your offense. Essentially using a concept where we run two plays in one. So we're going to be able to allow the quarterback to read a particular player, and based on what that player does, like a lot of other plays or concepts that we run in this offense, will determine where he makes his play. So we're essentially going to be running again that counter one way, and then we're going to be running a swing screen the other way. And based on what one particular defender does, will determine what the quarterback decides to do and go with the ball. This is how it's going to work. So have our split backs here. You can see that I have it sort of in an offset, kind of funky looking version of a split back formation. To me, it works a little bit easier. It times it up a little bit better. You could essentially do it where you have both running backs even in a true split back, but I see it kind of just works where I can move this running back backwards just a little bit, have him offset. It kind of helps again with the timing of the play, creates a little bit of space for both running backs to move and not actually bump into each other. So what we're essentially going to do here is the main read, and I'm just going to highlight this player right here, is the middle linebacker. We're going to be looking for the Mike linebacker right here in the middle of the field. And what he will do is going to determine the play, determine what the quarterback's decision is. So essentially what we are going to be doing is we are going to first have the quarterback be faking a handoff, almost looking like an outside zone. He's going to fake the handoff this way. It's almost like a stretch play, and the running back's going to run out this way towards the flats. Now, what we are having with the lineman here is we are running counter the opposite way. So needless to say, we have our kick out right here. We have our wrap right here. He's blocking down. He's going to this play side. Linebacker there. He's blocking down right here. And so now running back on this side is taking a little bit of jab step again. That is to help clear. Then he's coming across the face of the quarterback, and he's looking for the hole. Our outside receivers here, they are essentially blocking screen no matter what, even if it runs counter. Our backside, we can do anything we really want with him. We can actually run an RPO on here where if we have a free gift, we can run a hitch route here if we wanted to. We can run a slant, or we could just technically just run him off, run the corner off, just throw him out of the play, especially if we want to run that counter. Just have that corner just get out of the play and create a little bit more space here on the outside. And so again, the magic of this play, again, is this middle linebacker right here. Some might ask, well, why are you reading the middle linebacker? Why aren't you necessarily reading this defender right here? Well, I feel that if you read this middle linebacker again, he's the one that potentially could make a play on both uh, options if he had the chance. So if he shades one way or the other, it opens up or gives us a little bit more space either way. Because one thing we're doing here is with this quick flank out here, it could get this linebacker to flow this way. If he flows that way, then he's out of the counter view. If he stays, if he just stays put, that gives us a numbers advantage over here, even though this outside linebacker potentially could flow over. But by that point, he gets to this area of the field, he's already outflanked. And right now, we have two blockers for two defenders, and we have one of our best athletes, especially if you know my videos and the way I set up my athletes. My best athlete coming out there, catching a swing screen out here in open space. That's almost just straight up not fair. So the middle linebacker is the key because if he flows out or if he forces this defender to shift and they shift this way to follow along with that swing screen, then that leaves us open for the counter, especially if we were clearing out the backside with this corner. We really only have one defender here to contend with, essentially, and he should be taken care of by this pulling tackle. So essentially that counter opens up. So really the quarterback's eyes immediately are going to that middle linebacker. If he shifts ever so slightly, he shifts over, then we're handing that ball off for the counter. If he stays put, or even kind of even flows this way, obviously that is a no-brainer. Quarterback is pulling the ball right here. He's pulling the ball, and then he is throwing this ball immediately out here in the flats. Doesn't even necessarily need to fake this counter. So here it is showing you a quick little clip here that I saw from the Ohio State-Tennessee game. Thought it was great. Exactly what the only difference here is you see where they have a tight end set up here, but we're going to have Travion Henderson. He's going to run swing screen out here. You're going to have your blocks here. Essentially, actually, he probably goes right here to block this man. If they have it kind of set up in a split safety like that, I have it showed up a single high. If this is how they have it, they have two high safeties, even better. That's an easier block here. Now the easy read right here is that middle linebacker. We are going to have a down block here. Try and get the middle linebacker here. He's going to block here. He'll probably block that end here. So we're going to have a counter action this way. And then he's going to come into like this. And that's essentially the play. It looks a little bit different than what I had diagrammed, but I like the wide receiver out there. I like to pull this defender right here out, further out of the box, so that he cannot contend with the running game. We can just clear him out. But I'm going to show it to you with this. Still a great play, still a great little wrinkle to add into your split back formation. Again, the real stuff happens when this quarterback is trying to read this linebacker. His eyes should be going up straight to that middle linebacker right there. It's his ability to read that middle linebacker. If that linebacker stays with a swing route and bites on that play fake, the quarterback will then hand the ball off to the second running back coming on back on the counter. But if that linebacker doesn't bite and instead stays in the middle of the field, watch for this. The quarterback will fake the counter and immediately throw the first running back out on that swing screen. The defense will be caught out of position, and your running back will have plenty of space to make a play. Run through it real quick. Take the handoff there. Wide open space. Good open field space right there for the running back. One more time. Quarterback's up, looks, throws. Good blocking downfield by the receivers. And 10 yards, just like that, to your best athlete. The success of this play relies on the timing and execution of the play fake. The quarterback must sell that counter handoff perfectly. He needs to draw the linebacker's attention. The offensive line must sell the initial blocking on the counter to make everything flow properly and smoothly. The running back on the swing screen must have quick feet to get out there fast and make a play once he catches the ball. This concept, you can use it in so many different various game situations. On 1st and 10 is great for creating fusion early in the game. In short yardage or even in red zone situations, it keeps the defense on their toes by giving them the option to choose between two plays in one, making it almost impossible for them to be able to react in time. By using 20 personnel or split backs and implementing this clever play design, you force the defense to make tough decisions. The middle linebacker's key read is everything. And by mixing in that swing screen with the counter run, you'll keep the defense guessing and open up huge opportunities for big plays. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe for more football content, spread offense, air raid content. Until next time, thank you for watching. Check out some of my other videos and make sure you share this content to any coaches who may need it. And I will see you in the next video.